Hello everybody, it is Jake from Sleepy in Savannah, and on today's range day vlog, we are doing a competition prep. Now kind of which makes this competition prep a little spicy, as you notice I haven't posted in 3 months, is that I haven't shot in the last month for work. I was traveling for work for about a month, got home yesterday, so first time on the flat range, extremely cold. But this video we're going to look to tackle a smattering of different drills for the competition I signed up for next weekend. Kind of to further explain my absence, the 2 months prior to me leaving for a month, I was doing a lot of shooting in large groups, so it was really tough for me to come out here, find time to come out here and record on my own. I was still shooting about every week, so don't worry, I was getting out to the range and getting reps, but that's kind of where I've been. Anyways, let's get into it. Okay, the first thing we're gonna do, as always, is an El Presidente drill from 7 yards. So I have a stick right here, kind of about 7 yards. As you can see, 3 targets right there. And we're mostly gonna be shooting on 3 targets today from a various of different ranges. We might only be utilizing 1 or 2 at a time, or even all 3, but right now let's knock out this cold start and we'll see where we're at. I've probably lost a lot from this little work trip. So 846, definitely a lot slower than I'm used to. I usually can knock that down. If I'm remembering from memory correctly, 7 or 6, I might have to go watch my own videos again. It's been so long. But all hits on paper, I'm very happy with it. My reload could have been better. So that's kind of the base point. We're at obviously an 846. Near the end, I might do another El Presidente just kind of to see where I'm at. So now the next drill we're gonna work on is from the draw 2, 2, and 2. So it's gonna be draw 2, 2, and 2 down the line. And then we'll kind of talk about times and hit factors and whatnot after I finish that. I'm looking to get about 3 reps in, 3 to 6 reps of this. So mid-drill kind of breakdown. Basically that first one, I think it was a mistake. I think my timer picked up an extra shot I didn't actually do, like when I was reholstering it counted that as a shot. But 6 seconds, it was very slow. However, I was looking at, if I'm not mistaken, 4 alphas, 2 charlies. So good hits, good hits. Then I really started to push my speed. Where I'm struggling is where I've historically struggled, which is the draw. That draw target over there is my worst one. I'm getting mostly alphas on those other 2 targets, but you look at the draw, I'm kind of throwing it everywhere. So really kind of shows what I need to work on at dry fire over this next week is that draw, and the next drill is going to be more draw centric. So post-drill review here, really came into my own. One of those was my best one, 5 alphas under 3 seconds. That's where I was kind of shooting before all this. So very, very happy with that performance. As I started to push the speed into like the 2.6 range, or even the 2.8 where I shot that time, I started to throw some charlies. Definitely my weakness, and what I'm taking away from this drill is that draw target is the worst. Okay, so we're doing a build drill at 7 meters. I'm doing this because I really want to focus on accuracy. Usually people do build drills at about 4. Speed's important, but I really want to get good accuracy off the draw, especially after running that 2, 2, and 2 drill. As you can see, I kind of need some work on that. Okay, so mid-drill again. We're gonna do another 3 reps after this. Getting better, honestly, I think I'm gonna starting with this. Like, we'll do an L pres and then I'll start with this drill. On that last one, got like a 2.8 with 4 alphas. My goal, specifically in the next month, is to get all alphas at 7 yards, sub 3 seconds, and then start chopping that down to 2.5 seconds, and then eventually to sub 2 seconds. All alpha, clean build drill, sub 2 seconds. All right. Okay, so post-drill review here. Obviously struggling with the draw. See that on those last 3, was hoping for all alpha 3.15. Really, I need to be looking at more of an all alpha 3.5, even sub 4 second all alpha run. Now it's a little tricky because, as you guys know, I buy Chinesium targets, and that one was turned into a cheese grater. So on 1 or 2 of the reps, I lost one of the rounds, but I'm pretty sure I saw it somewhere in there because I'm not going to miss from this direction, you would think. But that really shows where my training needs to be at these next few months out here on the flat range. So now here we got the near to far. So I got the line kind of pushed back because I bumped up the other 2 targets. They're still 7 yards away. I spread them out a bit, and then I put a target with the no shoot. I pushed it a little further back. So I don't actually know the range of that back target, but the point is to make a trickier shot for me to transition to halfway through the drill. So in a competition, I might shoot these 2 targets first, like go 2-2 back, or that might be a way some people approach this, but I'm gonna force myself to go from an easy shot to a difficult shot to an easy shot again, because in competition, you see that a lot. So for the no shoot, I kind of put it up like that because the base doesn't really match the top of the target. But basically, if I hit the target anywhere that's not the head, I'm gonna consider it a no shoot. I'm gonna do 3 going, what I should have done for the 2-2 and 2 drill is 3 going left to right and then 3 going right to left. I didn't, but that's what I'm gonna do now. Usually I would set this drill up to be a slightly more difficult, but still probably some of the most difficult precision shooting you're gonna have to do in USPSA. This looks to be about 10 to no more than 13 meters away from that headshot only target, and that's probably the hardest shot I've had to hit in the handful of USPSA matches I've had to run, or I've been to so far. So this drill, really liking it. I'm hitting about a average of like a 4.5 right now on my time. All hits, so that's good. No shoots and no mics. I haven't had a mic today, of course. Now that I said that, I'm gonna get one on this next drill here, or these next couple of runs. So let's finish it out going right to left, which is how I prefer to shoot, is right to left. But in competitions, you sometimes, for whatever which reason, don't always get that luxury. So let's finish out this drill, and then we'll kind of round out the range day. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. I know I have one more rep left, but that specific drill, or that rep at that drill, was really good because I missed the head box. I didn't necessarily see that I missed it. I kind of subconsciously knew. Maybe I did see it, but I don't remember that. Maybe I subconsciously saw I didn't get the hit on target and took a makeup shot. So that was pretty good instinctual shooting. And reps like that are very valuable because now I know I can call my shots or have a good idea that my instinct is pretty on. So I took a shot, missed my second shot, knew I missed it, or subconsciously knew I missed it, and then did a makeup 3rd shot and ended up getting 2 alphas. Plus the draw work we did with the build drills doing pretty well. Got 2 alphas there, 2 alphas. But since I had to do a makeup shot, I kind of got in my head a bit. Oh, did I miss it? I wasn't focused on the drill like I needed to be. So dropped 2 Charlies onto that one. Just wanted to push out. That's probably the rep of the day. It's probably the rep I've learned the most from today so far, and honestly probably will be the rep of the day. So on this next one, it's going to be a reload drill. So I'm going to start for the first 3 reps. I'm going to start right there, draw, 2 shots, run and reload, and it's going to be a gamey reload. That's going to be all my reloads are gamey, or a USPSA one where they're still around in the chamber and I reload. Now the challenge for that is going to be keeping my gun down range, reload, come to this barrel, 2 shots on that one, run back, hit another reload, 2 shots again. So 6 round total. I need 3 magazines for this, and it's going to be 2 reloads. So reload going that way, reload going this way. I'll do 3 reps of that and then 3 reps of the opposite way. So 6 rounds per drill. Let's get it. Mid-round review went from 11 seconds to 10 seconds to 8.73, and the difference was shooting on the move. So shooting before I was set standing. As you can see in each of those drills, especially if you rewatch it, and I will in editing of course, I kind of switched up my stance. That's something that over time as a shooter I still need to somewhat refine. So something kind of to look at, but the big difference was shooting before I had stopped in each position. That's really how I got my sub 9 second run at this. I'm gonna keep that in mind in the last 3 reps, but eight. Okay, done with the last drill. Finally, I got mosquitoes biting my ears. I'm covered in sweat from the Georgia humidity, which I did not miss. And that last drill, I really liked it. Probably one of the most fun I had shooting today. I haven't shot something like that in obviously a while. I think I did it in the last video actually I posted. But that drill is what USPSA is all about. It distinguishes itself from other shooting competitions, like the target shooting they used to do back in the 60s and 70s, where you just stand on a line, you don't even draw, you just, get up and you have all the time in the world to shoot. Same with Steel Challenge. You draw and you're transitioning and you got time, so a little more into it. But that drill right there really sets USPSA apart from other competitions. Of course, IDPA still does it, but that's kind of what makes USPSA different and a step above what an average shooter does. Because let's face it, an average shooter goes to the range, stands there static, and shoots groups of 3 with no time limit. There's a time limit, you're moving, taking difficult shots and reloading. So there's a lot to it. There was a draw, shooting on the move. It's what I ended up adding in to get better times, and a reload. It really is testing all the skills you need to shoot practically. So one of my favorite drills, definitely got a lot of work out of that. Definitely will be helpful this weekend when I go to shoot this competition. So now finally for what I dubbed the hot finish, or the warm finish. Obviously we're gonna reshoot the El Prez. I think I got like 8.5 seconds, so 8.5 seconds. And I can't even tell you my hits. We're gonna reshoot it again and see if we can do any better for the final drill. We're gonna go right to left the same way we did when we started. All right, let's get it. Okay, so just finished up, 8 seconds flat. I think my hits were better than earlier. Obviously, you'll see it right here, wherever those are. But I feel warmer now, feel better, kind of getting back into it. A lot of these drills could be standalone videos, and in the future they probably will be, may or may not, kind of depends. I don't know what the future holds, nobody really does. But that was a good, hard training sesh. Probably shot, let's see, I think almost like 200 rounds, if I'm not mistaken. 200 plus, maybe right under 200, or I think safely 200 plus rounds. So a good hard training round. This is probably one of my best range days where I got the most productiveness from it. Sorry if this video was a little longer. I won't really know until I'm done editing. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.